The Korean War lasted from June 25, 1950 to July 27, 1953. At the end of World War II in 1945, Korea was liberated from Japanese rule. This Korean War was a military conflict that took place on the Korean peninsula. It was a fight between North Korea, which was supported by the Soviet Union and China, and South Korea, which was supported by the United States and other UN countries. In 1948, the country was cut in half at the 30th parallel. The capitalist South ruled by Syngman Rhee and the communist North ruled by Kim Il-sung. The Soviet troops withdrew from South Korea in 1948 and the US forces in 1949. But hostile North and South Korea were reluctant to accept a permanent border between them. So on June 25, 1950, North Korea attacked South Korea and marched across the 38th parallel. About 75,000 soldiers of the North Korean People's Army succeeded in defeating the Republic of Korea Army. It occupied the capital Seoul and then all of South Korea except for Busan. This was a problem because President Truman and the United States wanted to stop the spread of communism by preventing a domino effect, that is, if South Korea was so dependent on other countries' ideologies. To gain support, the United States submitted a draft resolution to the UN Security Council. The Soviet Union did not veto because it was boycotted by the Council for not accepting new communist China. The Chinese seat was occupied by the pro-American Taiwanese Kuomintang government. The Security Council appealed to North Korean forces to withdraw but was ignored. They were thus given permission to send aid to South Korea by an army of 16 international forces commanded by General MacArthur. On September 15, U.S. Marine Corps launched an amphibious assault on Incheon. North Korean troops were pushed back across the 30th parallel during the withdrawal, and soon Seoul was retaken along with all of South Korea by the end of the month. In January 1951, Chinese and North Korean troops occupied Seoul. More UN forces were dispatched to South Korea, eventually driving North Korea to the 38th parallel and stabilizing the front. When General Dwight D. Eisenhower became president in early 1953, and after the 2 years of negotiation, an armistice was signed at the 30th parallel, ending the Korean War.